What's going on, YouTube family? Hopefully everybody's doing well on this Sunday. You know, I'm getting ready to watch my man Shador play here in a couple of hours. But anyway, I had someone in the WhatsApp group ask me, what does BLM land looks like? You know, in the States, it's the Bureau of Land Management. And you have these open areas like barren land. There's no houses or anything on it. And you'll normally see people who are doing van life, or they have RVs and they're boondocking, right? They'll be on that land. Well, here in Medellin, it's a little different. People built homes on BLM land here, right? You know, you're not paying like any rent or anything like that. You're basically taking power off the pole that's out there, and we're getting ready to come up on it, right? And this is what is known as a Estrados Uno, Estrados 1. This is not a great area, but there are some people from the States who have decided, you know, to move into the areas like this, believe it or not. And this is not the safest place to be for sure. You definitely want to know some Spanish coming out here. And the reason why I'm going in this area is I know some people who live on the backside of this. So we're taking the freeway. We're going to get off the freeway and go on the backside. And on the backside, those are areas that were built by the governments, like the projects, where this that you're seeing right now, this is all BLM. This is all where people found a spot, built their own homes on top of it. That's why there's house stacked upon house. And some of them, you know, are in like real dilapidated conditions, and others are a little better than some. But this is all BLM. And this is the only areas like this in Strata 1s and Strata 2s where you're going to see cable cars. You know, people try to make cable cars seem, you know, cool, and they ride on the cable car. You only see those in the worst areas, as you see here. And that's normally because you have no way to get a car or a motorcycle or anything to get from one end to the other end. You can only get there by a cable car. So that's why a lot of times you see a lot of people waiting at those bus stops. If you're here, is because they're trying to get from one side to the other side, and the cable car is normally the only way to get there, unless you just plan on walking all the way up that hill. But this is what it looks like, guys. This is what BLM land looks like here in the city of Medellin. Now you're outside the city a good 15-20 minutes outside, and this city is Robledo. Now they have other spots like this, and I'm showing you one side. I'm gonna show you the other side tomorrow when I do the Q&A. But there are other spots in the city that have versions of this. And when you go in this direction, you're headed to like San Cristobal or San Feliz, or you're going to San Jeronimo. All those are in this direction, and you see this stuff all throughout. You see some built on the top of the mountain. You see some built into the side of the mountain. You see some down below close to where the freeway are. You know, when people need stuff, they need a home. Hey, this looks like a nice open spot. They'll just build. And sometimes the government will come in. They'll put something in the paper that they went through, did inspections, and they shut down some. And as soon as they shut them down, a couple weeks later, they move right back in and life continues as normal. So, you know, this is the reality of being here. This is stuff that a lot of people don't see. This is not the glitz and the glamour and all of the, you know, the talk that this is the best thing that's happening. This is reality for a lot of people here in this city. And with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hey, I appreciate everybody watching as always, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another video. Other than that, I'm out of here. Peace.